Wow, we are live. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Ain't nobody in here yet, so I'm gonna sit here for a second. Hopefully somebody will come through real quick. So. Up. The first one in always. Alfred, how are you? Hope you're doing good. What's wrong with my chair? Having a problem with my chair. Okay, there it is. Cool. Nice. How's everybody doing? We are live. Been live for a minute. I'm gonna go grab. Hi, listen to standing room only FTD. Nice, nice. Well, let me just go get a bottle of water before I start talking because I know I'm gonna get thirsty. Be right back. 2 seconds. All right, I'm back, people. Ooh, there's 5 people in here. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing well tonight on this Friday night, and also happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm just spending my Cinco de Mayo at home. I just came back from the gym. Because I gotta work tomorrow. I work on the weekend, at least one day on the weekend. I don't work the whole weekend unless we're totally screwed at my job. But I'm wearing my Braves hat because actually the Braves are doing really well. They're doing better than the Yankees. So I really would like to. Oh, thank you for whoever who just liked the video. If you guys could please like this video so it can get out there. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. You know what, Marcus? I like your energy, so you know what I'm going to do with you? I am going to make you a moderator, okay? So you should have the power. Yep. You got the power, Marcus. Hey. AJ, hello. How are you? Nice. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. So I just want to tell you guys what I'm working on my channel. Maybe stuff I'm going to be having coming up. The other day I did a live showing stuff I got at the record show. One of them was an Elvis release. Where is it? Right here. Oh, cops are out. It's Cinco, hear that? I don't know if y'all heard that. Cinco de Mayo, cops are out, man. People drinking. If you're going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo tonight, please be safe out there. People are crazy. Where is it at? Here it is. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. I'm alright, AJ. Can't complain. Can't complain. So I got this the other day. I'm going to probably do a video. This is a sealed copy I just got at the record show this past Sunday. So I'll probably do an unboxing with this, or a sealed to reveal, I mean. And I'll probably show other releases I have on vinyl affiliated with Sun Studio, his Sun Sessions, basically, you know. I'm home and drinking, so, well, that's good. At least you're home and drinking, okay? That's good because, see, the thing about me where I live right off, I live in a town, a city, right off the historic downtown area, if you know what I mean. There's towns that have that historic downtown. I live right off of it, and there's a lot of traffic right now. And I can jog to my gym if I wanted to. I haven't yet though, but I would like to actually get a bike. But it's just a lot of traffic out there because there's a lot of Mexican restaurants down here too, and they're all crowded. When I went past one Mexican restaurant, it was out the door. It was so many people, but you don't want to be out there, man. The crazies are out, and you just heard. I don't know if you guys heard it. We heard a police siren. Because I'm like on a street. I'm not in like a subdivision. And I'm right off the main highway in my town where I live. Yeah, that's sad. A lot of people got to drink and drive, man. Then people, people seem to be more responsible just in general. It's sad, but yeah. So I hope everybody's being safe out there. If y'all are partying tonight, if you're gonna drink too much, make sure you have a DD, a designated driver, or just stay where you're at, man. You don't want to get pulled over. Um, I gotta say, I'm not a big, and I'm not just saying this. I'm not a big drinker. Damn, that's crazy, Marcus. Um, yeah, I'm not. I don't drink a lot, man. It just, I had a couple of bad experiences with drinking, and it's not really my thing. The only time I ever do drink, I guess I can say, is when I go to my sister's house, and I don't even go to her house that often. And if I do, it's like this past year, like I said before, I changed my diet and my way of living, or I guess you could say in a way. And I never had a problem like that, but I just don't drink. It does. Some people, it does something for them, and then whatever. But it's not a good thing to do. So I know some people in the past. Yeah, me too, Marcus. And I don't even have a beer. I have one of those hard seltzers. It has like no alcohol, like 5% or something. 100 calories, maybe like 1 gram of sugar. That's me. But I don't even do that. So the only time I ever drink is probably when I'm at the beach, and that's it. But you feel good at the beach. You're like, hey, But my mom lives by the beach. She lives in Daytona, Florida. So she just moved there in December. We should be visiting her. Me and my sisters and my girlfriend will probably come, and my daughter. Um, we'll probably be visiting her in June or July or something. Probably July, but okay, we have 4 people in here. 3. So, what do y'all have going on tonight? You guys going anywhere? Partying? Late party night? That's why I assume there's not a lot of people on here that people are gonna probably have partying to go to maybe. So, but I just wanted to come on here. Besides some free time, I have the house to myself. Um, my girlfriend, she's actually at a family's house. I don't know when she's gonna be home, but when she comes home, or she's on her way home, and she calls me, I'll probably get off of here. So, yeah, you're staying home, AJ. That's cool. But yeah, what do I have coming up on my channel? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna probably do the seal reveal of this soon in a video. I just got a notification this morning that the Making of Blue Hawaii FTD book. I heard other channels say they're getting there soon. I just got the notification for mine. Mine should be here supposedly on Tuesday. So that's very exciting. I can't wait to get it. I can't wait to go through that book. I've seen pictures on Facebook and all these different pages, and it looks amazing. It looks amazing. I'll try to do some type of video with it. So I have that coming up. And I want to try to. I'm working on putting something together. How are you liking the Elvis One Step? TCB Mike says. Actually, Mike, I have not listened to it yet. I'm waiting for my other. I ordered 3 copies. I'm waiting for my other 2. I had to deliver them to another address because you're only limited to how many you can send to one address. So I actually sent them to my mother's house. She has a house here. They already came. It's just that her house is pretty far from here, so I'm not gonna get them for probably almost another 2 weeks, week and a half, from her house. But they are there. But anyways, the another video I want to work on is a video people have been asking me in my past few lives, asking me about what I thought about Michael Jackson's Thriller 40. So I'm putting something together. I'm like writing stuff down and seeing what I want to do to review it and how to present what I think about Thriller 40 that came out last November for the 40th anniversary of the album. And he actually came out with an Ultra One Step for that, if you guys didn't know. I have 2 copies of those. I want to get that Blue Hawaii book soon. The only one I have is That's the Way It Is FTD book. Yeah, that was a good one to get, though, the FTD book, AJ, of That's the Way It Is, because you can't get it. And I'm pretty sure this one's going to go out. I have a feeling this Blue Hawaii book's going to go out of print even before it releases. That's what happened to that. That's the way it is book. It didn't happen to the Jaws Rock. Have you heard the Al song of Suspicious Minds by Elvis and Michael Jackson? It was awful. No, I haven't. I have no clue what. Have I heard the Al song? Um, you mean artificial intelligence? Is that what you mean, Mystery Train? Besides, there's this new thing on Snapchat called Al or AI. AI, not Al. Yeah, so artificial intelligence? I don't know. Please explain. Please elaborate. But no, I haven't heard it. Have not. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, como esta? Okay, so it is. No, I haven't heard that. There's a new thing on Snapchat going around. Called AI. It's like a blue person. It's basically an avatar of you. And I'm about to delete my Snapchat, man. That stuff's getting scary. It's just sickening, man, um how technology's running the world, you know? It's on YouTube. Okay, I'll look it up. It's just sickening, and I don't want to delete Snapchat because I use that to make my cover photos of my videos. When you see my videos, when I have sealed reveals, everything. Good evening, Speaker's Corner. How are you? Nice. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow. I got to be in at 6:30. But going back to what I was saying, yeah, so I'm gonna work on Thriller 40, the video. It's probably gonna take a while. Not gonna lie. So hang loose with that and hang in there. What else is anything else coming besides my Making a Blue Hawaii? I did order the Madison Square Garden FTD, so I am getting that. I know a lot of people aren't. It's like half and half who collect Elvis. What else? What else am I getting? I have the Elvis Funko Pops coming. Having a Mexican beer, Modelo. I know I had a Modelo, but not in a while. Um, what else? I have the Michael. There's a Michael Jackson pop coming out, kind of like that Elvis one right here. It looks like there it is, like an album cover. Um, they're doing one of Michael Jackson's Bad, which is sweet. I can't wait to get it. I think it's gonna be awesome. You know what's funny? Speaking of Cinco de Mayo, people think that I'm Hispanic. Um, a lot of people, even in the past couple of days, I got it my whole life, but it happened more when I was younger because I used to shave my head too. I used to always shave my head. I used to just have a mustache, and during the summertime, I would get really tan, and people think I was Hispanic. Actually, my current girlfriend thought I was Hispanic when she met me. But I'm Italian, and I would have people come up and just start talking Spanish to me. It was it was hilarious. But I'm really yeah I'm Italian, and but a lot of in the Italian language and this and Spanish language there's a lot of similar words. Excuse me. But yeah, so Johnny, have you heard Smokey Robinson's new album? No, I have not. I think I seen a picture of it somewhere. But I think it's great when those some of those legends are still coming out with stuff. Because I'm a big you probably who said that Michael Nevada. Okay, yeah, I love R&B. If anyone knows me, I love R&B. So did you know that the new Smooth Criminal Funko Pop is coming out? I think it's coming out in June. Okay, AJ. Um, the Smooth Criminal Pop. That actually came out in 2011, 2012. It was one of the first music pops. Unless they're re-releasing it, because they're heavily bootleg, but those the original ones go for a lot of money. Like I said, unless they're redoing them, I have not heard of that. I heard of the bad Funko Pop. It's gonna be like this. I'll just take this down. These are like they're called they're called the pop album covers. They did one of Elvis. This one was exclusively at Walmart. They've done a whole bunch already. They've done like Ozzy Osbourne, Jimi Hendrix. I think they even did Britney Spears. A whole bunch of people. But they're coming out with a bad one. It looks like the bad album cover with Michael in his bad funk like bad costume as a Funko Pop. But this one's really cool. I wish they would have chose a better album cover. Um, but I think they chose it because he's wearing the Aloha suit. Why didn't they just use the Aloha from Hawaii album cover? But then again, he's not wearing a suit, the Aloha suit on the album cover of Aloha from Hawaii. But anyways, yeah, this is really nice. But I can't wait for the Elvis Pops coming out in June. It comes out at the same time as that Michael Jackson one. So yeah, AJ, you may have seen bootleg ones of that, unless they're coming out, they're redoing them, and I don't know that. But yeah, what is your favorite Elvis movie soundtrack? You know, I was just talking about that. Okay, what does AJ say? I pre-ordered the bad Funko Pop, but for the Smooth Criminal is with the new pose with Michael's doing the lean. Okay, AJ, I gotta look that up now. You got me curious. I gotta look it up when I get off of here, and I will pre-order if that's true. And if it is, thank you. Someone said, "What's my favorite Elvis soundtrack?" You know what? I was just talking about this on Mark's channel, Mark's Elvis for Everyone channel, and we were talking about soundtracks. All the good picks from Aloha, and they make an ugly album cover. Never understood that. Yeah. Um, I'm starting to appreciate the Elvis soundtracks now. If I had to choose one, the easy choice is King Creole. That's like the best soundtrack of I think of all his movies. Seriously, it's like the perfect soundtrack. There's not, for me, King Creole. There's not a weak track on that soundtrack. It's a great soundtrack. But if I had to choose something else in King Creole, I think I would choose. What was that? I heard a car door slam. I thought maybe my girlfriend was home. I like. Trying to think. What else is a very strong soundtrack? If I had to choose one, you know, I like them all for different reasons. It's hard to choose because they all have at least one gem on them. I think a pretty strong one actually is "Girls, Girls, Girls." It happened at the World's Fair. Um, Fun in Acapulco is actually a pretty good one. Cinco de Mayo, there you go, Fun in Acapulco. But yeah, strongest one probably is King Creole. And I have a beautiful, beautiful original copy of King Creole. All the people that are here, can you please like the video? Yeah, Loving You is good. That's a good soundtrack too. I think, like I said, even if it's a crappy soundtrack, there's like at least one good song. Like, a soundtrack that's not... See, Harem Scarum? See, I don't... Some people like Harem Scarum. I don't like it. I see it as not a good one. But, like, Harem Scarum, for me, I don't like it that much. But it has at least one good song on there. I love... Like, you know, So Close Yet So Far from Paradise is a good song on that album. And the other one's is talking about the pleasures of love. I can't remember the name of that song, but that's a good song. I need to listen to that soundtrack. It's been a while. My least favorite probably is Frankie and Johnny. Yeah, it's up there. GI Blues is a good one. Yeah, Nicholas, if I had to choose a soundtrack that was a song that's weak off of King Creole, it would be Steadfast, Loyal, and True. But it fit the movie. But that's what most of the soundtracks are, is just... How you doing, Elvis Mafia? That's what mostly the soundtracks are, just to fit a scene. But every once in a while, you have a good one. So, and me personally, I don't even think Clam Bake's that bad. That bad of a soundtrack. I think it's a pretty good soundtrack, to be honest. Compared to me, in my opinion, compared to like Paradise Hawaiian Style or you know, Harem Scarum. I don't think it's a bad one. But that's just me, you know. Let me show you my copy of King Creole. It's a beautiful copy. I actually have the bonus photo. I think it's inside the album. I gotta look. Let's see what we got. King Creole. Alrighty. That's it. Yep. And I have... Alright. So these are my King Creole copies I have. I like Speedway and Clam Bake. Yeah, those aren't bad. Whoa, what's up, Kurt? How are you? Glad you could stop by. Live a Little, Love a Little has some good songs. Yeah, AJ, that's really true. Um, Edge of Reality is a good song. That's not a bad soundtrack. It's too bad there never was an EP, you know? Because by that time, I think people lost interest, or even maybe the label lost interest of releasing Elvis soundtracks. I don't know, but he was almost at the end of his contracts. But yeah, so this is my original copy of King Creole. It's a beautiful copy. I had this for a lot of years. A lot of years. It's an original. It's in great shape. It really would be hard to upgrade it. It's a 6S. Side 1 is 2S, the other side 6S. It has some, light scratching on it, but all in all, man, it's not bad. As time goes on, these albums are hard to find in good shape, and I got this a long time ago, and I think I paid like $75 for it. Your favorite soundtrack's Girl Happy? Okay. Everybody has their favorite soundtrack. So this side 2. So yeah. And I just recently got up. Here's a scammer in here. Remove. Report. All right, that person's been removed. Okay. Least favorite movie soundtrack, Kissing Cousins. Favorite movie soundtrack, Loving You. Yeah, Loving You is a good one. It really is a good one. Which I have that soundtrack too. I have one of the EPs. I think I have Volume 2. I need to get Volume 1. I've been trying to find it in good shape. I have King Creole in the EPs in pretty damn good shape. All right, so let me pull out the what do you call it? The cover and show you the cover. The cover has a little bit of staining in the back, but it's expected, for an album this old. But this thing's in beautiful shape, man. Check this out. Carrie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Here is this, has a little bit of staining, as you can see. But look at this. Look at the seam. Look at the spine. Beautiful shape. Everything's beautiful. Nothing coming through. Yeah, here it is. And here is the original photo. And this has some staining on the back as well. But, yeah. Thank you, Nicholas. Good stuff. And this photo's in beautiful shape. Beautiful shape. And I don't really play my originals like that. I remember playing this in the past couple of years. Thank you, Marcus, for helping me out with that. I guess they're still showing up. It's like, what do people get out of being scammers? Nicholas asked me, do I like Star Wars? I do like Star Wars. I like the new movies. Don't get me wrong. I did like Rogue One. I did like the Han Solo story, and the first one was called The Force Awakens. But dude, after that, it's going downhill. Disney's killing. To me, they're killing Star Wars now. I like the original ones too. They're great, but it's just they're killing Star Wars to me. It's just overkill, man. I missed the time with Star Wars where you can anticipate it, the anticipation of Star Wars. But yeah, but I do enjoy Star Wars. But I've been selling off my DVD collection and my CD collection, and I had all the DVDs. And I actually still have the Blu-rays. I have them for sale on my eBay store with the slip covers. But I'm selling all that stuff. I don't need it, But yeah, this is my. I think this one's from '65. This pressing. This is the Menorah label, I think. Again, I got this in the past year. Beautiful. Yeah, Nicholas. It has to me. This is in beautiful shape too. Just in good condition as the original I have. Oh, Carrie Fisher just got her star? She never had one? Wow. Good for her. Yeah, this is a Monaural label. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks like it's never been played. The vinyl's in better shape. There's like no spots on this. This is a Rockaway pressing. Side one is from, is it, what does that say? 8S and 14S on side two. Okay. Sometimes I don't understand them, but yeah, that's the label for you. Good stuff. Beautiful original sleeve. Nice. Marks Elvis for everyone exposed. That sounds like a scammer too. Let's get rid of this guy. Report. Yeah, Marcus, thank you for your help. People are weird, man. People gotta get lives. It seems like every time you do a live at night, that's when the freaks come out. Freaks come out at night. And I have this movie on Blu-ray, which if you don't own this movie on Blu-ray, you need to get it. It looks amazing. I think Mark on his channel he mentioned that, and it really is true. It does look great. Yeah, I know, right, Marcus? People are weird. Let me put this back. Alrighty. I actually have an extra original copy of King Creole. I need to sell it. It's not in horrible shape, but it's not in great shape either, if that makes sense. It's like in the middle. It's like I guess a 5. But I need to sell that copy eventually. I need to get it online. Unless it's a different pressing plant. So actually what I'm starting to do in my collection, because I have multiple issues. You should have got the white album. You should have got the white album for King Creole. The white album for King Creole. Like a white vinyl? Who has that one? What was I saying? Oh yeah, since I have multiple pressings of albums, I bought a label maker. So what I'm gonna start doing on the poly sleeves, my sleeves I put my albums in, I want to put the pressing like, oh, the FTD. Yeah, yeah, Mystery Chan, I would love to get the FTD, but I may get it eventually because I'm starting to collect them, but it's very pricey. So it's gonna be a while part till I get the King Creole one. But I want to put on the labels the pressing plant and the label and maybe even the reissue year or something. Yeah, FTDs are expensive. I've been looking at buying some. I have 5 in my collection right now. I'm looking at a few right now online, actually. So I'm trying to get some little by little, but right now I calmed down with buying because I got a lot of dental work to do. It's such a pain in the ass. Like, I don't need this shit right now, man. I'm trying to do other shit. I've also been trying to buy a new car. I was saving up money for a car, and then this happened. So, it's like, it's messing up my process. I freaking hate it. And I always like try to do stuff on my house little by little, which my house is fine. There's nothing wrong with my house. I just like to always upgrade it. You know, because your house is your biggest investment. But, yeah. So it's fucking up everything for me. Excuse my language. I have only 4 FTD vinyls in my collection. Yeah, I just started. You know, I always said I never would, but I am. And I honestly don't think I'll ever own them all unless the market value of FTD vinyls tank. The only time I can ever see that happening is if, you know, the vinyl craze slows down, which it will eventually. Everything slows down. This is just a recycled thing. It's been a few years, but I think eventually, just like everything else, it dies down. And I think we will see a new interest eventually in CDs, which I think we're seeing it already. because I think seeing that um, the vinyl is getting so expensive now, new vinyl. I think some people are turning to CDs now. They're available of the albums they want. And I tell you what, man, on my eBay store, excuse me, um, I sell more CDs than anything. I sell, and most of them are my personal collection. It's just stuff that's been in my collection. I'm glad I'm able to sell it off than just trading them into a music store and for like $1 a piece. I get like maybe sometimes I get $5, $10 from a seller, and if it's rare, I get more than that. So and like I said, I said it before on one of my lives or a few lives that I mean I know people who own these record stores and they're saying, yeah, man, a lot of people are coming in asking for CDs now, which blows my mind. But it's great. I think I like when people collect physical media. I do like physical media, even though I am getting rid of a lot of it. Because for me, right, it just takes up a lot of room and I don't need it. That's just me. I'm selling off my movie collection. Most majority, I gotta go back and go through my CD collection. I'm gonna get rid of more of my CD collection. But I have it all on my computer and on hard drives. And I want to try to do the same thing with my movies that I own, so I can just get rid of everything. If I had a basement, which eventually I would like to, buy another house, and hopefully that house has a basement, then I would have no problem having a whole bunch of physical media. Because I do love physical media, but it takes up a lot of room. This is what it is. This is all my records right here. I think if I fill this up with strictly records, I'll probably stop collecting, to be honest. But I still have a while, man. It's gonna take a while. So, yeah. This has books on it, some 45s, my FTD box sets right there, my reel to reel Elvis tapes. So, it'll be a while before I stop collecting vinyl. Um, but most of it's Elvis. In case you all don't know, that's all Elvis up to here. So 7 cubes are just Elvis. Yes, yeah. So Speaker's Corner, to answer your question you just asked, the first 7 cubes are Elvis. One, two, three. Part of this cube is Prince. And then I would say a cube and a half of another cube is Michael. Then I have George Michael and Wham, because I love George Michael. And actually, Wham has a new release coming out. If you guys look it up, if you're into Wham. Um, and then I have Johnny Mathis. If anyone knows me, I'm into Johnny Mathis. And then after that, it goes by genre. I have my R&B and hip hop. And I have like my pop, country, and then a few soundtracks, and that's really it. I don't have much outside of Elvis, Prince, and Michael Jackson. I don't really, considering. I got a lot of Prince. Got a lot of Prince. I just got the Viva Las Vegas session box set today. Nice. I have that too. I'm only missing one session box set, and it's the Kid Galahad. And I had an opportunity to get it when I went to Graceland in November. Should have bought it. I just got the what does it say? I just got the Signs of the Times vinyl box set. Great release. Yeah. I don't have the vinyl box set. I just have the CD for that. I never bought the vinyl box set. It's still available, I think, pretty well. What's this? My daughter just sent me something. Oh. Yeah, my daughter just dyed her hair. I'm like, come on, man. She's killing me. Growing up too damn fast. Oh, there's my life. Cool. But yeah. There he is, Curtis. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing good tonight. Hope you're all right. Hope everything's going good with you, man. Thanks for having me on your channel the other day. Awesome. Cool, quick talk we had. Yeah, Curtis, you did miss it. We had all these spammers in here, and one of them was one of the names were Marcus, Johnny, Ed, Curtis hater. Where the hell? How do I like a new channel name? Hey, man. If it works for you, it works for me. It's not bad. It's whatever you're into, man. You know? The thing, Curtis, you just got to be you. That's it. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks. I learned that a long time ago. Just do your thing. You can't satisfy everybody. Everybody has their own opinion. Always remember that. Always remember that, sir. Don't be too hard on yourself. You have your right to your own opinion. So, yeah. Do I have the Prince and the Revolution live release from last year? Yes, I do. Yep. I do have it, actually. I got the one from his website, the exclusive one. Got it right here. Did I really need it? No, but I got it. I already had it on DVD, the concert, and the concert itself on CD. I had it on a soundboard bootleg, which I think I sold. I think I sold it on my eBay store a while back. But and wasn't it part of the deluxe? Was it part of the deluxe edition of Purple Rain? I can't remember. Now all of a sudden I can't remember. Okay, but yeah, this was a beautiful set. I got this version. I don't know what version you have of this set, but this has the Blu-ray, the vinyl, the CD. Dude, Prince is just badass, man. Prince is awesome. My man. Tell you what, man, I gotta say, because I wasn't alive for when Elvis died, but I think that Prince, when he died, I was just like, man, that's like the greatest artist that ever lived, right there, the musical genius. There he is. I always think that Prince is a top everything, top performer, songwriter, composer. He was just full of talent, just pure talent, all the way around. Just great entertainer, great performer, great singer, great composer. The Batman soundtrack, yeah, Curtis, I love this. That's one of my favorite albums. One of my favorite albums. And it has this big book. Yes, Speaker's Corner. I saw Prince live. I saw him twice. Very fortunate to see Prince live. I saw him in 2011 during his Welcome to America tour in Greenville, South Carolina. And then I went to his, in case you don't know the Speaker's Corner, I went to Prince's very last show, and it was here in Atlanta. Great show. I actually had the bootleg to that. And I had the bootleg DVD to the first concert I went to, which really is a great, great concert. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's the stuff that came on the back. The original hype sticker, and I had a poster. But, I think all the vinyls are different colors, too. Yeah, there's that. I can tell you what, man, they do good quality on Prince's releases. Well, now Sony Legacy does Prince's stuff, but okay, I'm missing a couple comments. I have the regular vinyl and CD of that release. When I found your channel, I started listening to Prince. I like his later albums like Musicology. Yes, AJ, I like his later albums. My favorite, I gotta say, probably my all-time favorite Prince album, it's got to be 3121. I love that album. That's an album I turn to the most. It's my favorite album. And also, that's around the time when I became a Prince fan. One channel, I really do miss his videos. He did a couple of videos here late in the past few months. He don't do them as much. Prince's Friend. I don't know if you guys know that channel, but Prince's Friend he had a great channel. I think he still does videos. He does a lot of things. He's a great, great guy. He actually had me on his channel one time, and we did like a Prince versus Elvis thing. It was really cool. This was a while ago. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago already. I wish I could go back and do it over because I did a horrible job. I was just so excited. I'm like, oh my god, I'm on this, you know. And I didn't know how to act. Like, did not know how to act. But yeah. Um, Curtis, are you still here? Because I can show you what I have of the Prince. I have the Prince Batman soundtrack. Let me get it. Which the Prince Batman soundtrack is getting very hard to find on vinyl. Because, you know, this came out in 1989. I got this when Prince was still alive. A lot of my vinyls of Prince I got when it was still alive, so they weren't as expensive. Now, a lot of these vinyls, man, you can't touch. Um, so, yeah. And this is beautiful. I have it. Let me take it out of the thing. It's still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Yeah. But this is the thing. What's funny about the Batman soundtrack? Yeah, here's this. I have the inner sleeve. Right there. There's the inner sleeve. I don't think they'll ever reissue this because, you know, the licensing with Batman, like DC Comics. If they do, it'll probably be a while. This is all, you know, rights issues because it's affiliated with Prince and Batman. So I really wish some of that licensing stuff, it stops a lot of good releases, you know. It does. Because, you know, Bob Kane creating Batman and but yeah, this is a beautiful copy. It doesn't really have well, it has like little lights, very few light scratches. Playing this, I remember it doesn't have any surface noise. Haven't played this in a long time. Probably, I would say I haven't played this in about 4 or 5 years. Now I gotta play it. But yeah. What's that? But very fortunate. I was very fortunate to get my Prince collection when he was still alive because, like I said, I remember when Prince was alive, you can get a lot of his albums easily. But now, ever since he passed, I would go to, like before he passed. Um, you used to see um, his albums all the time used in record stores where I am at. But after he died, man, I barely see anything there. And it's usually, and if I do see stuff, it's stuff I have. Because I'm at a point of collecting as far as his albums go, I'm only missing two. Is there a song on there called Black and White or something like that? You're thinking about Party Man. It goes black and white, red and green. Yeah. The funkiest man you ever seen. Tell them what his name is. Party Man. Party Man. Good song. That's one of my favorite songs. That's it. There you go, Curtis. You just gotta give me a piece of the lyrics and I got it for you. But yeah, I love this release. But this is the era I like of Prince. I love, you know, this album I like, Love Sexy. A lot of people, I think a lot of people forget Love Sexy. That was a good album. Signs of the Times. But yeah. There was a rumor that Michael was supposed to do the Batman soundtrack, but they went with Prince because, you know, Warner Brothers, and Prince was part of Warner Brothers. Do you know of the book Prince, All the Songs? It has commentary of almost all his work. Yes, Christian. How are you? Yes, I know about that book. I've been wanting to get it. I have it on my want list on my Amazon list. But yeah. Ronnie Talked to Russia. Ronnie Talks to Russia is my favorite Prince song. Yeah, Ronnie Talked to Russia before it's too late. Before it's too late. Yeah, it's a good song. Party Man is my favorite song from Batman. Yeah, it's up there for me. I love all the singles. I think I could still get it on CD. Yeah, Curtis. The Batman soundtrack from Prince is very common. You can get that. No, you can. I think you can get it for like $5. Go on Amazon and look. It should still be available. Actually, I'll look for you right now. Let's see. Prince, Batman. look again. Prince Batman soundtrack. Yeah, it's okay. So they have it on Amazon for. Okay, it's not through Amazon anymore, but it's free shipping with Prime, I guess. 2 day, 13.68. That's how much a CD is. But you may be able to find it used cheaper on on eBay or something. But then it says saved used very good for 9.95. But I seen it for like five. I remember they used to have it through Amazon for like $5. But yeah, very common CD, Curtis, if you want it. Um, Party Man is my favorite. Yeah, I saw that. Saw that. What is my opinion on Elvis covers? Elvis was good at executing covers. I think Elvis was good at covers. Obviously, oops. Obviously, he had a lot of covers during his career. Like especially in the '70s. You know, he was just an adult contemporary artist. You know, they were fine. And it was a common practice in the '70s. That's mainly what adult contemporary artists are. And Prince was definitely. I mean, Prince. Elvis definitely did that a lot. And but he had good covers. A lot of his covers were good. I think the worst cover that Elvis did was "Hey Jude." Just shouldn't have touched it. Uh, to me, that's his worst cover. That. What else? And Old Shep is a horrible. Old Shep is so depressing. I mean, I don't hate it, but yeah. Um, because I feel like, and Elvis usually sings with good emotion, but I just felt like Elvis sung "Hey Jude" straight. It was just "Hey Jude, don't let me down." Like it was nothing special. But yeah, I missed something else. What else? What would be your dream release from the MJ estate? Oh Lord, what wouldn't be? I really don't know what's available on bootleg. We don't know what's available of the the Michael Jackson estate because first of all, I don't think there's a lot in my opinion. I don't know. Because I did a video about this a long time ago, a rant saying, "Where's the music from Michael?" I think Michael. I don't think he has a lot of unreleased stuff, but it. I would. They did a bad thing. They did some a little something for Thriller recently. I would like to see them do something with Dangerous. They missed their opportunity a couple of years ago for the 30th. So, I don't know, man. Michael's estate has so much potential. I say it all the time. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but his estate has so much potential, and I just feel like it doesn't live up to it. But yeah. I like Elvis's Little Richard covers. Yeah, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. I love Little Richard. There's a new documentary about Little Richard I want to watch. I don't know if it's in theaters. I think it was only in theaters for a limited time. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait for it to come on streaming. But I would love to see that movie. 'Cause sometimes after somebody dies, I don't appreciate them until they die. And Little Richard definitely was one of them. And Little Richard has such a powerful voice, such a great voice. My favorite song that shows his voice was Lucille. Love that song. Have you seen the 4K remaster of Thriller and Beat It on Michael Jackson YouTube channel? Yes, I have. And they look amazing. They look beautiful. They look stunning. What is my screen name on eBay? Carrie asked. Carrie, go to one of my recent videos and you can see it. I have a link directly to my store. Now let me tell you something, Carrie. If you're interested in anything in my store, first of all, the price you see, that ain't necessarily the price. We can make a deal outside of eBay. This goes for anybody. You can make me an offer on something, and we can talk, see if we can make a deal. The worst I can say is no. I take PayPal and Zelle. I prefer Zelle for tax purposes, but yeah. What are my thoughts on the upcoming MJ biopic? I'm really excited. Yeah, Carrie. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be good. Joey, hey Joey, how are you, sir? Nice. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing okay, man. But yeah, my MJ biopic, I'm excited. I think it's hopefully it'll be good. I don't know any details yet. I am excited. It's MJ. Hopefully they'll do it right. There should be a big budget behind it. I even think it'll be bigger than the Elvis movie if it's done right. Because MJ was, I mean, Elvis was a mega star, but MJ took it to another level. So I think it'll be even bigger. Um, yeah. Let you know, Johnny. I just sold all my FTD LPs. Good for you, Curtis. That's good. That's good for you, man. I hope you got a good price, and I hope you're closer to getting that 60 album, that RCA albums box set of Elvis. That's good for you, man. I'm happy for you. How's it going, Joseph? Can't complain. I hope you're okay, sir. You just finished watching Flamin' Star. I gotta say, Joseph, that's one of my. It's up there. Love it. Flamin' Star is a good movie. I enjoyed Flamin' Star. I gotta say, Joseph, my opinion, my favorite Elvis movies. And I feel like a lot of people forget about it. Is probably as far as besides King Creole. Everybody loves King Creole. That's almost everybody's number one for best acting of Elvis and story and all that. But I think the best, another good movie that shows that Elvis can act was Change of Habit, and that's a shame because it was his last scripted film. And by that time, a lot of people didn't care for Elvis's movies anymore. It had a good cast. It had a pretty good story. Elvis did a good job acting. It was a good role. That's a great movie. If Joseph, if you haven't watched Change of Habit, which I'm assuming you have, that's one of my favorites. And a close second and third for that one. Another one is Wild in the Country. I love Wild in the Country. Great movie. King Creole's great. Of course, Viva Las Vegas is good. GI Blues. Um, the concert movies. All his movies from the 50s. Yeah. So. And Carrie says Charo. I like Charo too. It just drags. Charo just drags really bad for me. It's the little score that's in it, the movie score that's in it. Um, and Elvis just looks cool because he has a beard. He looks badass. It was cool to see this guy, Elvis, looking rugged. That's why. That's the only reason why I like Charo. Other than that, it's not that great of a movie. But I just feel like a lot of people forget about Change of Habit. Is there a record from any artist that is on your wish list to own? Hmm. Who asked me that? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. Jamarl TV. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. I probably am saying it wrong. I say everything wrong. um, what's on my want list of any artist? I'm trying to think. Besides Elvis, I have a soft spot for him. Scaring the LP in the movie. Yeah, Joseph. Joseph, I think me and you think alike with a lot of things, man. I would love to do a live chat with you one day. That'd be sweet. Um, any albums on my want list besides Elvis? I want that Billy Joel albums box set. I've been wanting that. I have some stuff on my Amazon want list. I'm missing Alicia Keys' first album on vinyl. I need to get that. Um, Aaliyah's first album on vinyl, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. I want that because I have her other two. It was only released on Record Store Day, and it goes for a little bit of money. I was watching one on eBay and I missed it. Like I just missed the ending. I probably could have won it too for a good price. Yeah, Joseph, that'd be great. We should plan it one day, sir. If you want to get in contact with me, my email's in my. Just look at one of my latest videos. So, yeah. Yeah, Curtis, we should try something, man. I don't know how many people you can do it at a time with StreamYard, but we should try something. Um, but yeah, it's not anything I really like want. Like, oh my god, I need that album. I don't really have an album like that because it's just I'm just at that point. I've been collecting since I was, dude. I've been collecting vinyl since I was 14. So, yeah. Oh wow, you can get more than 6 people on there. My girlfriend's texting me too. Yeah, I'm glad, Joseph. We can talk about all that stuff. We can talk about everything. All right, Joseph, sounds great. That'd be awesome, sir. Yeah, I done a live with Mark. That was great. I done a few lives with. I chime in on Curtis's lives too. They're cool. I like interacting with you guys because I feel like we can all relate. And Joseph, I know you're from New York. I'm originally from New York. I'm from Long Island too, like Ed. And actually, where Ed lives, where I was, where I lived in New York, he lives about 45 minutes away from where I lived. So I would love to go to New York. It's been a while since I've been, um, and I need to make the trip. That'd be cool if all three of us can get together. That'd be sweet. But yeah. Because I have family in Long Island still. It's just a place to visit now. I haven't been since 2016. I was supposed to go during COVID, and of course COVID happened and everything got shut down, so I couldn't go. But I need to plan a trip. I want to bring my daughter up there more, and because a lot of my family I don't ever see up there. I just saw one of my aunts recently. Yeah, man, hang out and chill. That'd be sweet. But yeah, let me see what my girlfriend's saying real quick. Time out for a second. Oh, you're originally from Queens? My dad was from Brooklyn. Um, yeah, he was from Brooklyn. My dad, where he lived in Brooklyn, is where they filmed the French Connection. I think Ed's like in the live chats. I talk to Ed every now and then too. Good guy. I don't know, man. Going to the gym really woke me up. Oh, so you're from Brooklyn too? Wow. Yeah, my dad was born in Brooklyn. My mom was born in Long Island too. She lived in Medford in Long Island. Um, I lived in Mastic Beach, not too far from Smith Point Beach. Where we lived was nice. It was nice, but I'm too young to remember. I just remember we used to look down our block. You used to be able to see the water. It was beautiful. Um, but it's just a place to visit. I would never live in New York. It's just way too damn expensive, and it's just standards of living are different. But Georgia's a lot more expensive than what it used to be, just like everywhere else. You know. Um, But when we moved down here, we were blown away how cheap everything is. But it's funny, a couple of my family members came down here a few years ago, and they were like, "Holy crap! You get all this for this amount of money, and you own it." Because a lot of my cousins they're used to living in apartments in Brooklyn. Like you walk through every room to get to another room, and it's more than half the size of my house, and they pay like God, I don't know how much a month. So it's a different world. I like city living too. There's another whenever I do move, there's an area I do want to live in Georgia. Um, or it's not far from here. It's like in the Metro Atlanta area. I live right in between Atlanta and Athens, which is another Metro Atlanta area or Metro Atlanta, Metro area of Georgia. I live really right in the middle. Yeah, Boston is expensive too. But anyways, so anyone have any questions for me? All right. Wow, I've been on here for an hour. God, time flies by so quick. Got 14 people in here. I'm happy. So. Oh yeah, for people who have channels that's watching right now, I don't know. I just feel like I have to say this. I apologize um, that I don't interact a lot in the comments as far as like on your videos. I mostly just watch. I need to get better in saying hey to say stuff. I try to acknowledge people with a heart usually in mind when they comment, and I appreciate it. I gotta do better on my part. I support because I'm subscribed, but I need to say more stuff. I need to open my mouth more. Because I do watch all y'all's videos. You guys have great videos. Like Joseph, you have great videos, man. Good stuff. And I'm jealous. Another person has the MSG book from FTD. I used to own that book. I talked about it a few times with Mark. Um, you guys are making me want to get that book back. I had it before, and I sold it for a lot of money. I sold it for a lot of money. I got it basically for free, and last summer I sold it. Um, thank you, Joseph. Um, you guys are making me jealous. So, yep. But yeah. Hmm. But I'm off. Wait. No. Yeah. Good video, Joseph. Yeah. I'm off Sunday. I need to really sit down and list a lot of stuff on eBay. I have a lot of stuff. I always have stuff to list. Sometimes I get lazy with it. I got it at a bargain. Wow, that's a good price, Joseph. Wow. I got mine for free. Basically, I did a huge trade with somebody. He has his own channel too. But that's a great price, Joseph. You can't go wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, I sold mine for about I think 675. I sold it last summer. I was actually visiting my mom in Daytona when I sold it. Um, but like I said, when I sold it, at first I was like, I can't believe I just did that. And then I was just like, you know what? And I probably feel the same way, even now. I say all this, but I probably feel the same way. Like, how many times do I sit down and look at it? It's a beautiful book, yes. Um, but how many times am I going to look at it? And honestly, the soundboard's not that great, you know. Plus I put the soundboard, like the CD that came with that, on my computer. Elvis sounds really far away. I really would like to hear the Angela tapes because I know one of them. I think it's the same. Is it the same show that's in the FTD book that Ed sold? I don't know. I think it is. I would like to hear the comparison. I have another book coming along this way for another steal. That's good. Good for you, Joseph. I have one book that a lot of people want. Mark really wants it. He said, Johnny, if you ever sell it, let me know. I don't know when I'm going to part with it because I know if I sell it, I'll probably never have it again. It's one of those books that's going for a lot of money now. Hold on. It is. Oh, the CD's from June 9th. Okay. This FTD book. This one's not easy to get either. Um, I got this in 2018 when I went to um, Graceland. Me and my daughter went. I remember when I went to the store, one of the gift shops, this was the only copy they had left. And I'm like, I don't see any other copy. I just need to go ahead and get it. And this comes with a CD. It has the mono. Is it the mono version? No, what am I saying? I'm thinking of another book. This has, of course, the concert of Pearl Harbor, which it's a good show, but shit, those screaming girls in this concert fucking ruin it. Excuse my language. Um, it's just good concert though. Don't get me wrong. Um, but I just wish all those screaming girls weren't there. And he actually did this concert while he was filming Blue Hawaii. So, yep. And I wonder if that's mentioned in a new FTD book. So, but yeah, this is a beautiful book. Um, but do I look at it a lot? No, I don't. The Change of Habit book, Carrie. I wish I had that book. That'd be sweet. It was wild back in them days, yes sir. Yeah, Joseph, it is an awesome book though. Don't get me wrong. Um, that's another that's another book you can't touch. It's like up there with the MSG book. Let me see how much it's sold for on Discogs. Oh yeah. So I want to talk about Discogs for a second. Um, Discogs has. I've been noticing this, and my friend tells me this because I have a friend who sells on Discogs. There's a lot of scammers on Discogs now. You got to be careful. If it doesn't, let me put it this way: if you're buying on Discogs, if it's something super rare for a super low price, odds are it's too good to be true. Just be careful. That's all I want to tell you guys. Because Discogs is getting a lot of scammers now, and that's a shame. People always ruin shit for people, you know? All right, here's the book. Wow. Okay, the most this book sold for on Discogs was 548.35. The lowest it sold for was 30. That's somebody got to steal with that. The medium price is 181.87, and the highest was 548.35. There's one for sale on Discogs right now for $494.51, and it looks like it's out of France. So I can make a killing off this book if I wanted to, you know. But money isn't everything. But that's the thing. Now, if you look at the prices of some of my, and I know, look, let me tell you something. I'll be honest with me. I'll be honest with you guys. If you look at my eBay prices, some of you, I bet you guys are like, damn, Johnny, you have some of that stuff priced a little high. Well, this is the thing. First off, I have the feedback to do it, and most likely people are gonna buy from a person who has higher feedback and 100% feedback and no issues. Second, you have to sort of inflate the price a little bit to make money. Because I tell you what, with eBay, I do very well on eBay. I have a good following now, but the fees can kill you, man. They really can. I mean, like if you're selling just less than $10 items, you're not really making money. Even $10, it's hard. It's ridiculous. But I don't know. And I sell a lot of items for $10, like some of my personal CD collection, because it's just stuff I want to get rid of. I still make more money doing that than I would selling it to like a music store. You know, my CD collection, they may give me like $1 a CD. You know, but yeah. So, but I have how many? Let me see how many FTD books I have. I have this one. I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have 7 FTD books. Soon to be 8 when that Blue Hawaii comes. So, yep. Yeah, yeah, Joseph, it's crazy, but I do, like I said, I do pretty well on there. I can't really complain. I just wish that the fees weren't so freaking high. That's the thing with Discogs and eBay. Discogs, I think they only charge as a fee. I can't remember what it is. I think it's only like 6%. I think it's like half. I think it's half of the percentage of eBay. It's like 7. I think eBay's like 14. It depends on the item, the category, and all that, too. You know, some's higher than the others. Do you see any Elvis FTDs at in what the record shows I go to, Curtis? Not really. Very rarely. Very rarely I see them out. They're up in the percentage. Yeah, they are. Um, yeah, I mean, I've seen a few here and there, but it's usually stuff I had already. Oh, on Discogs. Oh, Discogs is going to 8 to 9%. Okay. Hmm. I thought about selling on Discogs, but me personally, I don't use Discogs a lot. The big downer for me is, you can't see the actual item you're getting. Because somebody can put it, uh, you know, on a certain page. If you're looking for a certain pressing, you may get it and maybe the wrong pressing. Like they may categorize it wrong. So that's why I don't use Discogs. And one of my first experiences with Discogs wasn't good. I think I ordered like a Michael Jackson 45, and I bought a Michael Jackson like 12-inch single from somebody and a Michael Jackson 45, and they just threw it in the box, the 45, and it tore like the sleeve in half. I was pissed, pissed. But yeah. So yep. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta be in at 6:30, but I get off at 5. But I'm off Sunday, so that's nice. I like being off Sundays. That has happened to me as well, thinking you are buying that certain pressing, but you are actually getting a reissue. Yeah. Or some people are just horrible at contacting people. Let me put this. Let me put this Prince album away before I make a mess of stuff. Right there. There we go. Let me put this back too. Ugh, my back is killing me, dude. Oh yeah, I have this. This isn't a big deal. Yeah, Joey. Sounds good, man. All right. Yeah, sounds great, man. Look forward to it. This isn't a big deal, but I bought this because it was sealed. It's like a sentimental. It's like a sentimental thing for me, like for sentimental value. I found a nice original sealed copy of Elvis 30 number one hits because this is what made me become an Elvis fan. Um, I found this for like $5. It's not like worth anything. I just thought it was cool and I bought it. It still has all the stickers on it and pretty awesome. Just cool to have. So that's the stuff on it. So yeah, nice. I actually have the original vinyl from 2002 sealed. You can get the repressing of it. So common, but I have the a sealed copy of this and on vinyl and second to none. So let me show you those. Yeah, right here. Got this and this. All right. Yeah, see? I got original copies. These are both sealed. I got this actually from another YouTuber. Um, he's not on here right now, but I got that from another YouTuber. And I got this on eBay a few years back. I want to say like 3 years ago, maybe. Still sealed. There's a music on vinyl version of this I saw recently. But yeah. So, well, somebody just put something. Good album, but I noticed they used the original version of Big Hunk of Love on there. Wait, good album, but I noticed they did use the original version of Big Hunk of Love. Got that on gold vinyl. Yeah, I wanted the gold vinyl at one time. Wait, is there two different versions of Big Hunk of Love that I'm missing? Well, I know there's like the 70s, 1972 live master of it. What's this? Two original masters. I bought a sealed one of. Oh, from Collecting the King, Robert. Yeah, Robert has a. Oh my God, I love Robert's channel. He's such a great Collecting the King channel. Good stuff. You bought a second 10 on new and sealed. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, Robert has good stuff on his eBay store. He's not pricey. And I just assumed that his stuff would be pricey. Because, he has that book, and actually I do have that book of the the price guide, the Presliana, with him and Jerry Osborne. I do have the latest one because that one came out like what 6 years ago or something. I use it. It's a very good source. I don't use it for prices. It's more for like reference for releases. Not so much prices, but yeah. So what in the hell is that sound I hear? I hear something like right outside the window, and I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. Weird. So, yeah. And actually, I have a Sun Sessions, something related to Elvis's Sun Sessions from the early 2000s, which I'm gonna show when I do a seal to reveal. I'm very anxious to. I'm wondering what label I have in there. I'm hoping it's a tan because I have a black label one of this already. So I'm really hoping it's a tan. It'd be great if it is. I'm assuming it is because it doesn't have a number two right here. So that's what I'm hoping. And if it is, I think that means it's an original pressing. Yeah. So. That's funny, Marcus. Yeah, they used take two of the song. The original version is a splice of take two and three. Okay. Didn't know that. Did not know that. Ugh. Whew. I'm gonna put all this crap back. Put this here. Put these back. Let's go right here. All right, sweet. I showed this before. Still have this sealed. That's starting to go for some money. I think Joseph leaving? All right. Yeah, Joseph. Thank you. Have a good night, sir. I look forward to hearing from you. Marcus, you're about ready for bed? I don't blame you guys. Yeah, Joseph. Thanks for stopping by, man. You got that sent from Germany, Curtis? I think mine's the numbered version from the U.S. I got that for a steal. That's starting to go for a lot of money. Actually, let me grab it. Let me grab it again. Now, the cool thing about this is it still has the original price sticker on it. So you know what it says on it? It says Ernest Tubb Record Shops. So this came out, I think, Nashville. Somebody bought this in Nashville. Ernest Tubb is Curtis. You may know is a country singer. And you know how much the price sticker is on this? This is crazy. Okay, this is from what 90, 92, 23.98. Somebody paid for this. Crazy. And I have the big hype sticker that says Elvis Presley limited national edition of 10,000. I have number 5,010. Um, what was that? Yeah. This is I think mine's from the U.S. Yeah, mine's from the U.S. Um, so yeah, this is still sealed. I don't really need to open it because I own all this stuff on FTDs and other CD sets I have. So that's why I haven't opened it. Most of this stuff I own. Like there's a lot of stuff from VI Blues, Wild in the Country. So yeah, see, I have most of this stuff on FTDs. So, and all this live stuff I have on other releases. So yeah, so very nice to have. I think I paid $75 for this, and it was actually from a seller here in Georgia. I think he was located in Augusta because he had his own record shop. But I think that record shop didn't do well, and they closed down, which is unfortunate. Um, but yeah, I think it was called like Shaggy's Music or something. Shame that he closed. He has some unique stuff at good prices. I think I only went to his record store once or twice. So, but yeah, this is starting to go for hundreds of dollars now. So, pretty ridiculous. But yeah. What time is it? It is. Wow, it's almost 10 o'clock. All right. Depending on how active everybody is, I'm gonna go to like 10:30, and I'll probably sign off because I gotta start winding down and going to bed. But I'm not tired. But is if all I gotta do is lay down, and I'm good. That's me. No, that's me all the way. So. Yeah, Ernest Tubb, Marcus, you're right, is no longer in business neither. So that's what I like about some people are like, you have a lot of sealed. Because I do have a lot of sealed things from the '80s and the '90s. People are like, why don't you open this stuff? Sometimes I think it's cool not to open it because what's on it. If I open this box, this shrink is going to be loose, and my number, like this is a numbered copy, it's not printed anywhere else but on the hype sticker. So that's why I don't open it. And it's cool to see the Ernest Tubb and the original price. And it's like a little backstory to it. That's what I do it for. Another release I would like to open, but again, it's printed on the hype sticker, the number. I have a low number. Oh wow, Curtis, you went to that store. I went to that store back in the day when I was in Nashville back in the mid '80s. That's cool. Let me get. I think I need to get a charger for my phone because I don't know how I am on charging. I'll get one in a second. But same goes with this. The music on vinyl that came out a year or so ago. It's on the hype sticker. I have number 200 2500, which is really cool. But if what I understand, these aren't even the mono mixes. It's debatable, apparently. But I know people who bought this and they said, it's debatable. But I don't know. But I have the original copy of Volume 1 and 2 of that, so that's cool. I saw the tan version of, I think, Volume 2 at the record show. I almost bought it because it was in beautiful shape, but I said, I don't need it. Really don't need it like that. Don't need to have everything. I'm at that point. It just depends on what mood I'm in, really. Yeah, is from this. Part of it is in mono of the '60s and in stereo. I guess they use a CD version as the masters. Probably, you're probably right, Curtis. It's a shame they didn't do. And I think we talked about this before, Curtis, or I talked about this with Mark or somebody. I'm waiting for them to do just strictly mono stuff of Elvis. I'm so ready for that, like the strictly mono of on a bigger scale. Because I own some of it. I own a mono version of on CD of Something for Everybody because it came in an FTD book. And Elvis's Back is available on CD and mono because that came with an FTD book too. But You know, I'm waiting for them to come out with like a mono CD box set, kind of like what they did with the Beatles. You know, the mono masters would be cool. If anything that's available, whether it's his albums or singles, because I think they did stuff of his singles when they did 45 singles, like the promos or whatever. I think they're up to like 1975. I think they did in mono. Matter of fact, I can look because my 45s are right here, actually. So I know I have at least one from 1975. That's a promo. Yeah, see, look, like right here. Bringing it back. This is from 75. It's in mono. So, that's cool. But yeah. Bringing it back. Damn it, I lost my spot. It's midnight. Promised Land, my boy. Okay. Goes here. Alright. I got it back. In a spot. Wow, okay, Slim is a Slim Coogan. Ernest Tubb co-wrote Tomorrow Never Comes. Really? Wow, interesting. Thank you for the information. That's cool. That's a cool fact. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom really quick. Be right back. All right. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Loretta Lynn also did Tomorrow Never Comes. I'm curious how that sounds. Yeah, man, a lot of the greats are gone. A lot of the greats are gone. But you know what? It's part of life, man. We all die. That's one thing you can't escape, man, is death. We all have a different expiration date. Pretty depressing, but true. But yeah. Oh, cool. Joseph already emailed me. He's such a cool guy, man. That guy's too cool. Too cool. I sent him a quick thing. Yeah, see? Everyone's talking about this AI thing. It's so creepy. So creepy. It's just like we're getting, this is just my personal opinion. We're getting like too advanced for ourselves. We rely on that we rely on shit. We rely on fucking technology. Excuse my language again. I don't know, I cuss more on these lives, but tonight I'm doing extra. But it's just like we, as a society, I'm just gonna say it, as a society, we're fucked. Okay, like we're totally fucked. We're just we rely too much on shit. You know, technology is taking over a lot of people's lives. I don't know, man. Carrie asks, do I have a lot of FTD CDs? Yeah, I got a good amount. I would say. I think I have. I have basically all of Elvis's main album catalog, the studio albums. I'm working on the soundtracks. I still have a good amount of soundtracks though. I'll say I have about 80, maybe 90 of them. Johnny, what is the most prized Elvis item in your vast collection? Oh man. Someone asked me that before. I don't ever know how to answer that. That's so hard to answer. Um, I always say my Elvis Christmas album from 57 or his first album. I have both versions, both variations of his first album, original pressings in decent shape. All right, AJ says, I got a quick Johnny Mathis question. I'm getting interested with his music, and I wanted to know if there's an album you recommend I start with. Great question, AJ. Um, Maybe I can pull them out and show you. I personally I love Johnny Mathis 70s stuff. Of course, you gotta listen to. Here, I'll grab some. And I'll show you real quick. Off the top of my head. Let me just put this back right here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got. I'm gonna grab this one. So I don't lose my spot where they go and put them like that. I'm just gonna grab a few. Close to you. Where's that one album? Here it is. Is that it? Yes. Um, AJ, if you collect CDs of Johnny Mathis, I recommend the singles collection from Columbia Records. Uh, that's all the complete singles. But if you're collecting albums, I have a few copies of this in different. Oh shit! See if I pause 1 second. I have to get my charger. I just saw a notification. Hold on 1 second. Yep, I need my charger. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Let me do this. All right, it should be good now. Shouldn't have a problem. Okay, so yeah, CD wise, you can get the singles collection. You can get his greatest hits on CD. But if you're collecting vinyl, this is always a good go to, or his early Christmas album. I personally like his 70s stuff. These are some good 70s albums to me. Killing Me Softly with Her Song. Aaliyah, really? Come on, that's my daughter. um, I like him. He did a lot of stuff with a guy named Tom Bell. Good stuff. This is one of the albums called Mathis Is. And this is a really good album. This is also with Tom Bell. This is a quad. I have the quadraphonic one, but this is life was no. It's called "I'm Coming Home." That's a good song, but also "Life is a Song Worth Singing" is a good song. Uh, One of my favorite songs from Johnny Mathis is "When a Child Is Born." Great song, beautiful song. It usually played during the Christmas holidays. But yeah, I mean, you really can't go wrong with his '70s stuff. I like, the stuff from the '50s. Another good album from the '50s is a big one is "Heavenly." That's a fan favorite, and it was a huge album for him. Um, in the '60s, a lot of people don't know a lot about his Mercury albums. He left Columbia for a little bit, went to Mercury, did about, I'm not sure how many albums, maybe almost 8 to 10 albums, maybe. I could be wrong. He has those. Out of all those, I remember enjoying. Um, Damn, the World of Make Believe or something. Yeah, look up his albums. Like do a Wikipedia search, you'll see all his albums. In the late '60s, he had good albums. The '70s, you really can't go wrong with his '70s work. I love "Close to You," the album. "Song Sung Blue," that's a good album. But I like a lot of stuff with him and Tom Bell. Did a lot of good stuff together. Good stuff. Big album was for him was "You Light Up My Life." That was a big album for him. That had that single "Too Much, Too Little, Too Late." In the '80s, I love his '80s stuff too. His '80s stuff is great. He he always changed his style like throughout the years. He was very very vast in his styles. Good stuff. So sweet. Nice. All right. You're welcome, AJ. You are so welcome. My daughter. Okay, what is the rarest thing in my collection? I don't know if she's still watching or not, but she just wants to know so she can get her hands on it. That's what it is. Uh, Babe, I would say my '57 Christmas album, and it's not you're not getting it, but yeah. So sorry. All right. Damn, I've been on here for 99 minutes. All right. Uh, well, thanks for everybody stopping by. I'm gonna get off here in like 5 minutes because the activity's going down a little bit. So I really do appreciate everybody watching this stream and being a part of it. tuning in. Thank you all for interacting. And thank you to my new subscribers, my long-time subscribers I have on here, like Curtis and everybody. Have a lot of long-timers on here. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully my channel continues to grow. I continue making videos and bring you guys some good stuff. So, but yeah, I truly appreciate you guys. I'm glad I got back to doing videos because thank you, Curtis. You have a good one as well, sir. Because, when I was away, when I was away, I don't know, man. I'm like, God, I gotta get back to making videos. Gotta get back to making videos. I'm glad I did this. It's almost like it's kind of like going to the gym for me. It's like not a stress reliever, but I guess it's sort of stress reliever therapeutic. It's good to do stuff you enjoy, besides just going to work and coming home and just living at work. You got to do something that you enjoy. But yeah. All right. Oh wait. I'm sorry, Marcus. He said if he asked me if I like Heart, yeah, they're okay. Um, some of those bands from the '80s, they're okay. All right, thank you, Marcus. Thank you for coming by. It seems like everyone's starting to leave now a little bit. I'll have to catch back up after the fact. I forgot something and had to make a quick trip out. Have a good weekend. All right, thank you, Kurt. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Thank you very much. All right, yeah, this live chat's starting to wean down, so I think I'm just gonna end it here. Again, people. Thank you, people, for stopping by. Hopefully, you'll see. Hopefully, I'll have a new video here soon, very soon. Um, and yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you for all my subscribers, past and present, for supporting my channel. And I'll see you guys all in the next video, hopefully in the next couple of days. So, everyone have a good, safe Cinco de Mayo. Be well out there. And good night. And see y'all later. And goodbye. I'm out of here. See ya.